there is an estimate of what Turkey's investment needs relative to current demographic trends and current growth. But when you compare Turkey's needs with top peers, the best EMs, clearly we have a gap of 405 billion US dollars. So this is, by the way, through 2040. So investment needs are huge. There is a big investment gap, and we have to rely on, obviously, your presence, your involvement. And that's why we need to look at PPPs in Turkey. Turkey is an emerging market, and we're not a perfect place. There are occasional issues. All I can say as Minister of Treasury and Finance, if you do have a problem, please do reach us, and we'll try to see if we can fix it for you. But anyway, so far there's been successful implementation of 249 projects. So we're really, among emerging markets, we are one of the leading countries in using PPPs. I'm not going to go through details. PPP projects that have materialized amount to nearly 100 billion US dollars. So there's plenty of experience. Treasury gets involved in pre-tender process, post-tender, but also in implementation. I'm not going to go through these. I'm sure you know all that. Now, one thing that I can tell you is that we do assume that, meaning there's debt assumption commitments when it comes to PPPs. If you look at the projects that we got involved in that sense, is about roughly 16.6 billion US dollars. So far, no projects have been terminated, no debt assumption payment has been made. So as you can see, while occasionally you can get hiccups, they do get resolved, and there's not been any drastic circumstances. So that means this is a decent country to actually consider getting involved in PPPs. As government, we've invested about 258 billion US dollars over the past 20 years in infrastructure. We need to invest as government another 200 billion US dollars. Now, let me tell you that we've done well in road infrastructure, in physical road infrastructure, in terms of dual carriageways, dual carriage highways, motorways. The map couldn't be different, 2003 versus 2023. I think we're largely done. So that's why over the next 30 years, we expect to invest around $36 billion. This is Ministry of Transportation, by the way, not PPPs. Now, again, in terms of airports, we're largely done because we have 81 provinces. Some of the airports are regional airports. We have 57 operational airports, 3 under construction, so we're largely done. I think Turkey is well covered by, airport infrastructure. Transport infrastructure, one key priority going forward is going to be railways. We are building high-speed railway network. We need to invest at least 70 billion US dollars over the next 30 years, because that's key to competitiveness. That's also key to sustainability and resilience. Clearly, this is key for decarbonizing the economy as well. So this is top priority. That's where we really need a lot of action. Turkey, when you do business in Turkey, you will come across all familiar names. Multilateral development banks of all sorts. And we seem to be a trusted partner with MDBs. As you can see, I'm not going to go through details, but we rank globally and regionally, usually in the top 3 when it comes to tapping these multilateral development banks. So you will find plenty of partners to do business when you are in Turkey. Okay, now the program. I think I'm doing well. I spent 10 minutes on PPPs. That's your core subject. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I am here, why, what we're doing. We have a program, and the program aims to achieve price stability, restore fiscal health, narrow current account deficit, rebalance growth, and of course implement structural reforms to boost productivity, competitiveness, so that all the other achievements that are listed at the top are sustainable, meaning lasting achievements. So, price stability. There's been course correction in monetary policy, so we call it monetary policy normalization, which means tightening. We've also had some selective credit tightening, quantitative tightening. I have to admit, we did put supportive fiscal and income policies, but they are not yet there, in the dose that I was looking for. Local elections are going to be behind us within a month, and hopefully we'll have more supportive incomes and fiscal policy going forward.